I'd say if he ain't here, I'm gonna be
All right.
worried.
Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Hello, everybody. This is Captain Valen coming at you live. We're gonna jump right into Bleach Soul Warfare. Fuck introductions. We got shit to do. I'm gonna hand it off right away to the DM.
All right, so to make a quick summary, last we left off, you all went to Shinogata's family tomb, expecting a small visit to some graves, and found it infested with hollows. After a series of incidents, including the robbing of the very ancestor to which his royal family name is named after, you've each been dragged in different directions. One, Shogata being dragged to his mother to explain Quincy heritage, and Red, NATO, and Jack being dragged to Central 46 to explain what the fuck do you mean there were hollows in a sacred tomb? And we're going to start there. Uh, I'm going to just target Zanny for now. You are uh, you are brought to Central 46, and this is not the first time. Just within this squad, you know the procedure. You go in, all their faces are covered behind, well, 46 things cover their faces, little scripts in front of them that each have a number assigned with nothing else to give away their identity. And as you enter, the door closes behind you, and you are left in the middle of the only illuminated area of the courtroom. And very quickly, Central 46 is here to informs you that you are not yet in trouble. They simply wish to understand what exactly happened. First, why you were in a family tomb that is not of your that you are not a part of, and then any detail you can spare regarding the mission.
All right. So you see, what had happened was we was all chilling, being all cool and shit. And then next thing you know, boom, bros coming through like, yo, bro, you're my bro. So let's go broing. So we're broing at this point, you know? And when you bro, sometimes families be familying and you end up in the family tomb because you're a bro, you know?
Are you saying you have been merit adopted by the Yamamoto clan?
At least one of them.
There is a long pause before they continue on, seemingly trying to figure out if you just don't understand what merit adoption is, or if Shogata is doing some hella out of pocket shit right now. You hear the sound of something being written before they speak again. And once you arrived to understand correctly, you fell through a hole in the ground in which Hollows had set up various traps within the Yamato family tomb. Is this true?
Yeah, bro, holes be holing.
Speholin. One of them just kind of mutters that, and you're able to pick it
Can't
out among
fucking
them
stand.
talking.
I'm sorry.
I'm losing my shit over here.
You're making this so much worse.
Hmm.
Show's about to
And
be executed. I don't know.
and were you able to ascertain how they entered a sacred family tomb in the middle of one of the most guarded areas of Soul Society?
Not to make you guys mad, but like I'm gonna have to go back to holes be holing.
Are you saying that they used that same hole and then
Nah,
patched it
it
up?
was a different hole. And then they patched those holes up and then made another hole and we fell through that hole. There was holes all over the place. Holes in different area codes.
Hmm. Fascinating. And you can hear them, like several members are just trying so hard to articulate what they're thinking as you answer more and more. Hmm. So there was a hole in the foundation. They had somehow arrived in Soul Society beforehand with unknown means.
The
Managed to.
hole. They arrived in Soul Society by a hole. There's holes in stuff. There's
Oh,
holes in the air. There's holes in the dimensions.
and the second you say that last bit, the room goes quiet.
Holes be holing.
Holes in the dimensions.
Yeah, holes be holing.
Is this in any way similar to the time you were required to use a previously unknown hollow hole within the 12th Squad barracks in order to escape Quaco Mundo after supposedly being dragged there by a hollow of greater power, who then apparently left you to be?
I mean, I can't say it's the same because I didn't like go through the air holes, so I don't know how they feel, But I guess they acted the same, you know. You go through the hole, boom, you in somewhere else. So maybe. I feel
And
like holes be holing covered all of this though.
hmm, whether or not it's covered is relevant. What it implies is much worse. How would you identify these ruptures in space and time connecting our sacred realm to a realm of the profane?
I mean, we're gonna have to go back to holes be holing.
Jack Ghoul. And then you can hear them, hear them immediately. You don't know how these work. Can you explain the signs of such a rupture's existence?
He said
You can
holes.
tell. Yeah, you heard him correct himself.
Sadly, I gotta go with their example. I I didn't have in my equipment. I couldn't measure it. It was a rip in the tape in space-time continuum. What can I say?
You can say holes be holing.
I did.
Say the
Boom.
words.
And
See,
you can
Like
hear them pause as I roll this D100.
P100s are never good.
Oh, we're all dead. Thanks for
It's a
holes be
nice
holing,
middle
bro.
number. It's a nice middle number. Don't be too scared.
Yeah, but I gotta apply the modifiers from this fucking conversation because they're irritated.
so negative 23?
Nah, it's about a plus 10.
All I'm
No.
saying is, Zanny already won. One of them said holes.
That
Um, there's a large pause as they seem to deliberate between themselves in a way where you cannot hear them speaking. And the tension within the room begins to grow and grow. And then the door opens behind you. You are free to leave.
El Bumo.
Side note, I do have a speculation that it might be able to only tear holes into relevant certain locations due to the fact of the amount of reishi there. That might be the way they got in. You never know. Bye.
We flee
And
into
as
the
you
night.
leave, you can hear them like the pause of, and then you all leave. You're away from the building. You cannot hear this, but the camera looms for a beat of silence, followed by one of the voices. Shit. Uh, and with that, we're gonna move over.
Jack, that was so solid.
We're
Oh,
gonna
that
move
was a
over here
great
as you
mic drop.
all
Honestly, like you were just like.
speed run that entire
Also,
thing.
this. Well done. Sorry. Continue.
You're fine. Ow, 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 ow. Uh, Good job on causing so much psychic damage that they decided to cut that entire interrogation short.
Boom.
That also means anyone, as that's their entire way of dealing with the Central 47.
I 1v47 them.
You really did. Like, honestly, you got them to say holes and end shit quicker than they really should have, just because they were annoyed by you, because you intentionally annoyed them. Like, that's so.
Holes be
fucking
holin' is gonna be like a quote for the whole series.
No.
Yeah.
Every time we go near a
hole.
hole, bro. Yeah.
Anytime
Captain
you're near a
Commander at
hollow.
some point is gonna look back and be like, holes be holing, and we're all gonna fall out.
They're all gonna be executed. The fucking Firebird is gonna come, and right before it hits you, it
Holes be
whispers,
holin'.
"Holes be holin'," and you die.
We'll be like,
That's a
damn
good
right.
death. I'll take that. That
Right.
is
On all of our tombstones, holes be holin'.
I mean, literally anyone who's ever been executed by that thing can say it took 1,000 Shinigami to kill me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll take that. That's fine.
Don't you delete that? How dare you? Reshow. Fuck you.
Anzu. Oh, that's cousin.
That was-
all right.
Yep. Shogata, you were still being dragged by your cousin. To your mother at the captain of the 6 court card squads. And she is beelining through everything that you know she should be doing, as she is not the lieutenant, cannot just walk up to the captain. She quickly opens the door, looks, sees Chiaki Aki, and just gives her a stare. Chiaki stares back for a second, looks at your mother,
And
shrugs,
this would be about the
walks
time
away.
that, like, Shogata pokes his head out this, like, into the door frame. Like, boop. Come on.
As Chiaki leaves, she just looks at you and goes, "Oh, you're gonna have to inform me what you did later." Close
you'll
the door.
hear about it.
And there's your mother.
That's my, and with the bird.
Complete with Crow.
Very happy.
Yes.
I'm
The
very
Crow
happy.
is a part of this.
All right.
And
Is your mom Itachi?
I hope not.
she looks you in the eye, and you realize you've made a mistake as the world turns red.
Right? It's like, oh, shit. Well, luckily I got this whole... Anyway, continue.
With she looks at Anzu with an arched brow. I assume he has done something to warrant you bypassing all of the things we're supposed to do.
As she
Anzu?
asked that, Shogata, like, tips the circle, the crown thing at her. Like,
And then there's a stare. Who did he rob? And then Anzu goes, Yamamoto. But that's side the
it was a
point.
gift from Grandpa. I'm sticking to
And
that.
as soon as you say that, and Anzu says what she said, and you see the way I look at you for a second before going, what do you mean besides the point? He robbed an ancestor's tomb.
It was
Isn't that like a big deal for you guys? That's something else we need to talk about. Quincy? And Ralia instantly quiets. Looks towards you.
A lot happened.
Was he at least subtle about it? No.
I'm sorry, my mother didn't raise me to be a good liar.
Didn't stop you from trying.
Yeah, well, I got a father too.
You definitely got that from him, she says, with
Oh yeah, Show knows
bit-
just the cards to play
yeah.
for this. Oh yeah.
a bit of exasperation. Look, Anzu, I don't. I know I haven't been obvious about it, but I haven't exactly been subtle either. As she motions towards the bead of. Oh, you deleted the image. Okay.
What
There's
is?
a silver of your mother.
Oh, it's still up for
Yeah,
me and the stream.
weird. On the shared screen, it was gone.
Oh, because
Uh,
that's Austin, not me.
Yeah,
oh, okay, my bad. You feel
I'll
free to
keep them
delete
up
that
now.
again,
I'm
Austin.
sorry.
No, 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 you're fine. I specifically thought that was Valen's stream, and I was just like, you probably want to pay attention to this detail. She motions towards the silver necklace on her beneath her robe and pulls at it, and you see her pull out her Quincy cross, which hers is notably a five-pointed star. The issue isn't. You can see Anzu's trying to collect herself, but she is very mad right now. I get it. It's hard to deal with, but I, I feel it's obvious the dead Quincy's had to go somewhere, and well, as much as it's not taught anymore, the choice was join or be slaughtered, and that's not what this is about. Anzu instantly interrupts. It. I have worked with you for hundreds of years. And the way I find out about this is that your son performs a magical ritual on our ancestor's corpse and then decides to tell me about this.
Point of order. While yes, the corpse was necessary, it was more about the Ryatsu that was left in the corpse. I know it's semantics, but it's also very important. But yeah, I
At which point you hear your mother go, technically it would have been the Reishi. And Hanzu is glaring daggers at both of you.
Again, neither here nor there. But I kind of devised a way to help myself get closer with my Zanpakuto. It is a primary interest of mine, and I'm not stupid, and I'm a little crazy, so I think outside the box sometimes. And it's kind of
Anzu,
like that, like you're picking at your fingers. I see like in movies and stuff that kids do, but
yeah,
like something he's done since he was a kid. Whenever he has to like, not necessarily confront, but explain himself.
yeah. Anzu just kind of looks at both of you. That's another thing we need to talk about. Is the Quincy thing why you're the only person in Soul Society history to have someone else's Zanpakuto down to the name?
That is the working theory.
To which Soralia just shrugs. My Quincy powers never affected my Zanpakuto, as far as I know.
However,
They're wholly separate.
Grandpa said that. Well, Grandpa's skull's missing. I think that's an important thing that we should also be focusing on.
Immediately Rolia's head like just jerks towards you. And then jerks back to Anzu. You didn't lead with that?
Yeah, that feels super pertinent.
And which one Anzu snaps at you. Don't you start. You're still in the doghouse right now. And I figured that would be the important thing to bring up after the betrayal. So that it's not this super important thing. Also, by the way, you hurt my feelings. Which one I was like, just sitting there, clearly trying to think through who would steal from.
Well,
I don't. And then
you don't
immediately
realize.
Crow turns towards her. Message received. You weren't aware the crow could talk. Note it does not speak in a very human voice, unlike the printing mechanical crows that 12 Squad uses.
All right, all right.
Well, pigeons, but this one is clearly a crow that has learned to mimic human speech. And as it says that, it kind of reaches into its arm, and you can see that there's a bit of text in Japanese on the wing, which you, Valen, are able to make out because you're like right next to her. it's informing her of what's happened at the tomb. It is a message for all captains.
Yeah, he kind of just like points to the paper as it comes out. Goes,
Not paper. This
or,
message is on its feathers.
oh, yeah, just kind of points to that and is like, that saves me a bit of time.
At which point, you see her roll. Actually, give me an insight roll on your mother.
Oh, shit. Got an insight, mi madre? That doesn't
Yep.
sound. Okay. Oh, fuck. My character isn't even up. I'm so in this. All right.
Upside down. Bouncing off the sea.
Dancing on
And we
the
get
ceiling. Sorry,
copyright
I
struck.
gotta go with Lionel Richie on this one.
Who?
And Lionel, you know what? I'm not gonna do this with you right now. I refuse. I'm not gonna hurt myself for you.
Okay. I'm sorry. All right, 17. You could tell she's weirded out by the fact this message was given to her via her crow and not with like a physical messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Something about that seems depressingly nostalgic for her. At which point she shakes her head and refocuses. I see.
I just
take
walked
it.
into that. All right.
Stares at you.
Well,
Goes back talking. I take it the Hollows are the one who robbed the grave. As far as we know, they're the only suspects.
That's the working hypothesis, yes?
Seems to be a lot of those, Ansu says while staring at you.
I got a lot of things cooking.
At which point, Rolila leans back, kind of massaging her temple. All right, so she looks towards Anzu. I understand that you are hurt. I have been your commanding officer for almost as long as you've been old enough to enlist, with the exception of these past few decades with my husband taking over. But I hope you understand why I'm not exactly open about that part of my past, given the reputation of the Quincy's. Which point Anzu's just kind of leaning back. You can tell she's hearing her, and it definitely makes sense to her, but her emotional side is not wanting to take the excuse, even though the logical side knows she should. I know, just that needed to get out there. This was going to get much worse. Thank you for addressing it in the open. With that in mind, he immediately turns towards you. Why were you even there in the first place? What's this about your Zanpakuto?
Well, as you are undoubtedly aware, because it was just explained, I'm the only person to have someone else's Zanpakuto. And
I'm aware. I'm failing to see how messing with the ratio of a corpse comes into this.
well, it got me to thinking. It puts me in a unique position to be able to I don't know, maybe talk with that person, and that got me working on some other things. And I found a couple of formulas that helped, kind of in a dance that yeah, if I remember correctly, Yashigatama helped him with, right? That's how we.
Hmm?
Yeah, and
No. What are you saying? I'm not understanding.
when we talked about it, the dance portion that was like helped with by Yashikatama, right? And
I
or no,
believe so.
that's
I know.
what I remember too, even though it was like fucking forever ago.
I know you were dancing before Yachikatama, but
Yeah.
uh,
She helped
she,
influence this particular one.
yeah.
All right. Then yeah. And my Zanpakuto helped me figure out the steps to kind of channel that the energy, the reishi, the spirit energy, whatever it is, and I was able to essentially um, grab a hold of, or maybe it's better to say, like, put my face into a bowl of memories and and live inside that memory. It's it's
You can
really
see
weird.
her, you can see, you don't even need to insight check this. That's not something Quincy's do. That's not something anyone does,
But
and
yeah, either
he's
way, it
weirded
was
out
all
by
for
it.
fucking nothing anyway, because Grandpa didn't even recognize Yashigatama, and now she's hurt even more, and she understands, and she's so scared, and I myself don't really know
I
how to
mean,
address it.
that
So
makes sense. If his skull is missing, you don't have enough of his memories to work with.
it's kind of now why my primary goal
And
is to
to,
go
and
get
you
that.
see her mind winding up. Literally, this would not have worked for anyone else. How did you even? And you can tell there's this mix of this is the weirdest thing I've ever heard, and also I am very proud of my son. That is fucking genius, but also what the hell is with your brain? Um, and uh, for the Anzu, who is looking more and more confused, she looks at the chart and goes, to make a long story short, he used a manipulation of the reishi left over from a captain level corpse and his blood connection, as well as being part Shinigami and part, it's, well, Quincy, to form a connection with the memories left in the body.
When you explain it like
Either
that,
that or he's made contact with hell, one of those two.
I'm honestly okay with either.
At which point, Anzu's eyebrows just fly up in shock at what she just heard. Oh, right. Captain level bodies do not rot, they go to hell. Oh, all of them? All of them. Quite literally, every Kenpachi beforehand is in hell.
Isn't that their heaven?
I don't know. I've never been there, and I hope not to.
As a mother, she would instantly see his mind start to work. Like he's got like that
At which
thousand
point her
yard
head
stare.
slowly turns. No,
Oh
you're
yeah,
not going to hell.
sorry, sorry. It's just it's a fun thought, but yeah, flight of fancy. I get it, but yeah,
You better stay on that.
but either way, this I'm just gonna be honest with you both. I'm gonna do this again. When we get the skull, I'm
And you see two very different reactions. Anzu looks bewildered at you, like, the fuck you mean? Who says you're getting permission again? While your mother's like, no, yeah, I assumed that.
and shows like we're the Vanguard Squad for a reason. You guys don't exactly know what you're walking into, and that's why there is a Vanguard Squad. It's not too hard to put two and two together on how things have operated for the past few months. Basically,
Anzu is staring at you, just, what the fuck are you talking? What does this have to do with the Vanguard Squad? This is the you thing.
I'm part of a. Me. I'm not really anything. I'm part of a group, the Vanguard Squad. We're always the ones that have been for like the past few months at least. That get sent into the shit that y'all don't seem to fucking understand. So y'all don't
Uh,
understand
at
this,
which
which
point you
means
can see them both leaning forward, such as,
such
and
as above your pay grade. Obviously, if you were supposed to know, you'd know. 47 told me
roll
to.
roll a deception check right now.
That's
Uh,
it's the 47. They're not allowed to talk about it.
oh no, no,
Talk
no.
about
There's
Santa again.
Here's the thing, because you're also, whether you believe it or
Oh,
realize or not, you are also indirectly hinting at the other stuff above their pay grade, like your stuff with Chica. and gathering the pieces of the Soul King. You are going to have
I didn't know
advantage
about that. All
on
right.
yeah, you're going to have advantage on Anzu because she is
All
um
right.
rolling is basically you're going to roll this twice. The higher roll is going against Anzu because she doesn't even have a thing to suspect this. Rolila not only is your mother, but is a close friend of Chica, so you have disadvantage on her. She's going to get the
Boom,
lower roll.
baby.
On damn 18. What's the other one?
I don't want to go again.
You gotta figure out which one's going to your mom and which one's going to Anzu. Who knows? You may roll really high on both of
No,
these.
I knew exactly what was
Never
gonna
mind.
happen when I was for my mama.
Anzu's just like, all right, if it's Central 46, I'm not gonna bite that. They exist for a reason. Just eh, let's just hope there's no hollows this time. Look,
Agreed.
I'm exhausted. And you know she hadn't turned off her Shikai this whole time when she finally seals it, and like a weight is off her shoulders because she's had that active way longer than she should have
Fair.
because she was not focused on that. I'm gonna go fucking sleep in my garden. I don't know. And she leaves.
You were awesome.
And as soon as she leaves, Chiaki slowly opens the door. Please leave, Chiaki. I need to speak with my son.
Oh, fuck.
Slowly closes door. So above my pay grade, hmm? I
Yeah. He's
find
kind of
that,
like just that
and she
that
looks at you.
calm child. It's like,
I find that really hard to believe, considering I was just informed almost immediately of a hollow invasion on not only the Soul Society, but one of the most sacred areas within Soul Society. Something that, if spread without it being given to only the people who need to know, would cause mass chaos. And not only was I sent the message that way, or sent that message, I was sent it through the form of a message, or from a message system that only I and one other person know about.
Captain Commander or Dad?
Neither.
Oh.
Uh, and as she looks at you, she spreads the uh, blue vein across the blue uh, uh, rectangular line spreading across her skin, and it also spreads across the crow, instantly informing you that the message had to be sent from another Quincy.
Oh, oh, okay, okay.
So I want to know exactly what's going on here, Shogata. What exactly is above my pay grade? Which, as a small reminder, because it has been a long
Yeah,
time
literally a
since
year. I'm like, I might need a
Chica has
refresher.
interacted. The plot that you have at the moment is work with her to sort of rebuild the Soul King and then put the pieces supposedly into her. You all work on trying to find a cure for the infection and something to deal with that while she holds it at bay. Um, there's also the fact that she seems to have some plans for restructuring Soul Society, but she was very vague on that. Um, and was also made it very clear that she needs this to stay secret. This was one of those things of if you tell anyone, like, even if she isn't the one who kills you, Central 46 will kill you.
Yeah,
The
there's.
head commander will kill you.
Yeah.
You are officially a traitor for even
So,
conspiring to this.
yeah, he. Um. I don't think I can answer that. But I can tell you, I believe what I'm doing. I believe it with my whole chest.
As you say that, a man in a black robe covering all but his eyes appears immediately kneeling behind Lolly, and she looks back at him. I've already been given the message. Leave. And you hear a panel get moved back into place as he leaves.
Oh, you got one of those
Uh,
too? No, sorry.
Second squad, they're everywhere. Anyways, please try not to distract me. You are dodging my question on purpose. I expect an answer not just as your captain commander, but as your mother.
If you were just my captain commander, I would tell you. But it's because you're mom that I can't bring myself to. If I'm like,
Do
you know,
you think me incapable of defending myself? Uh, as she says that, she pulls at the white outer cloak that has the six squad emblem on the back. They don't hand these out.
no, no, they don't. But they do take them away.
Shogata, this is only going to get worse if I don't get an explanation.
I don't know how to tell you. I don't want. It's so big that if I tell you at all, it will be known. And I will die. Period. That's not really a discussion. I am capable, but I'm not that capable. Hell, I've nearly died 4 times in the past, what, 3, 5 months? And you knowing would damage a position you've worked entirely too hard to achieve and maintain with zero course of recompense. There's no
Uh,
coming back. It's
at, at,
above them.
you see her
And kind of like
squinting.
stares at that like
Make me a persuasion check real quick.
because he said the thing.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So, god damn it, I have no fucking charisma. It's all cash with this guy. He doesn't need to be pretty because he's rich.
I mean, the
Son of
Firefox
a
shadow
bitch!
proves that. Bro, it's an 18. Why are you son of a bitching?
Use your
'cause
power
I'm
of friendship rule.
Because no, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I did it. That was a good son of a bitch. I understand they sound the exact same.
As you say, she takes a step forward to you, and the demeanor of Captain Commander seems to not disappear. The authority is still there, but it's lessened as she puts a hand on your shoulder. Shogata, you're worrying me. I'm concerned about you. I I may not need everything, but I need something so that I'm not pacing the floor at night trying to figure out what exactly is threatening your life. Please.
Kind of like closes his eyes and thinks for a second. Did I show you what Grandpa got me? The gift Grandpa gave me? This? And he takes off the circlet.
That was his, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It was an engagement gift from what I remember of the history books.
Something to that effect, yeah. Uh, and yeah, all right. He sets the crown down on the table,
Mhm.
but he makes sure like his mom follows like the crown, like on the desk, and for like just like a split second, there's the kanji for the 47,
Mhm.
and then he places the crown above that, and is like, the funny thing is, Grandpa wasn't wearing it when I saw him. It's probably because they took the skull and stuff, but and he kind of like just tells the and kind of for as long as she'll let him go into, he's already done what he's going to do. You know what I mean? But he's kind of
Mhm.
relaying the story of what he learned from Grandpa to her, and as a way of I guess he's not telling her anything. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
know. He's that's his
But the
mom. That's
symbolism of what
yeah.
he just did is there. I don't even know if you did that symbolism on purpose. Um,
Oh, me? Yeah. As
okay,
the
100%. I
okay, yeah,
figured, I just wanted to make sure.
yeah, oh yeah.
She fucking have to figure out what her goddamn insight is. Damn it, man.
If mine's a 19.
You do not have a plus 19 to
Oh no, I have a
insight.
passive. Sorry, I thought you said passive. My bad. For
No,
perception.
she's definitely activating right now. She's trying to piece this together so hard. Um, okay, so she's a captain level NPC, so she's at least level.
Yeah, what level are captains?
That's a secret on my part.
You butt cheek.
So and then her wisdom is likely, she's definitely the wiser of the couple. Your father's the intelligent one. He's also the emotional one.
Oh Jesus Christ.
uh, okay, so I'm just gonna say plus that. Ooh, a 22. Okay. You see her kind of furrowing her brow for a bit as she tries to figure out what the story's about, and then stares at you. You can tell she's figured out what this is about.
And
Not
once
the
he kind of gets
specifics,
that
but the
stare,
general goal.
once he gets that stare, he takes and puts the circlet back on. It's like, and that's how I know that the gift was from Grandpa.
Mm. As you do that, there's a silence for a few minutes. All right, fine. We'll change the subject. Uh, and you can hear her, and you're able to read this. She is pretending to try and find a different subject for a second before she goes into this little detail that I now have to scroll down to in
Oh
my
no.
giant Google document.
Oh golly.
Are you aware of how the Quincy's reacted to the Soul King? Or at least how we treated them back when we were around? I figured
Um,
knowing a bit of your culture would be nice.
I'm gonna guess not reverence,
Fairly accurate. Uh,
but not outright
not too,
animosity.
yes. He
Okay.
was a presence. He was there. He was an undeniable part of the world. But when we heard about his death, we were sad because someone important had died, not because the, how to put this, as far as we were concerned back then, when we were still on good terms with them, the Soul Reapers would do a better job than uh, he did trying to stop all the Hollows. Of course, our demands were too high back then, and eventually, even the Soul King and those he placed in charge couldn't keep up. There were three ways that Quincy's paid a indirect worship to him. We saw him as a or a god of civilization, for he kept us somewhat safe. We also saw our hunts against hollows as a way to pay respect to him and to maintain our way. In the same way, he was our god of victory. Anytime we vanquished a hollow, it was in some way connected to him. It was a payback once he was gone. And she looks at you. I think that's fairly interesting, as I'm aware that in Soul Society we view him much differently. We see him as a god who, well, saw him as a being who led the dead, who ran the reincarnation cycle. He also, once the dead stopped properly reincarnating, uh, became a god of the dead, saw our souls, kept us safe, and ensured that eventually we would pass. He was also the Lord of creation. He made the beings who would eventually make Kido, Kaido, all that, as well as eventually the people who create Zanpakutos. And she kind of pauses for a moment. I'm also aware in some areas he's considered a person of nature like fury. Although that one's not as big in Soul Society. If you could do me a favor and write this down. Uh, Also might want to remember to unmute in case you're talking.
Shit.
For your crown,
Uh,
you have unlocked the following categories.
1 second, sir, please.
Yep.
Let me write in my camera. All right. Crown. Go. Ready when you are.
All right. You have unlocked Passage,
Okay.
the Dead,
What?
the Dead,
That sounds lovely. The dead.
Storms,
Storms. STORMS.
yep,
Okay.
Forge, Civilization, Victory, and Hunt.
What'd you call me? Sorry.
And Shogata takes 3d6 psychic damage. No, I'm kidding.
I was
There's
like,
no-
you don't realize, but I'm a real 16 out of 45 right now. So
Alright,
like,
hold on.
that
Now-
could have
now-
actually dropped me.
Hold on, now I'm curious.
Right? You have to roll like near perfect. What'd you get?
You'd live 7.
Oh yeah, I was just fucking. Oh fuck! Shit my pants or something. I don't fucking know. But yeah,
No,
holy cow.
just instantly nosebleed, but that was a joke. Those are going to be explained later once you fully have time to attune to the crown.
Oh, that's fair.
As there are still abilities I haven't explained to you yet.
Oh god damn. That makes sense. I'm excited. Let's but yeah, I think it's a is this a good point to go to Alex? I feel so bad this took so long and I had so much fun. Like I don't know how else to put that.
You're
Like,
fine. I don't think Alex is going to be that upset about it, are you?
I
If you
can't fucking believe you, bro. I know. I'm just.
all right, okay. You know what? We're gonna postpone your fight against Ninth Squad. You're gonna fight Shogata first.
Oh,
no!
damn! I'm down with it.
Not right now. I am. What part of real 16 out of 45 don't y'all get?
I'm never letting you get blurry off. By the way, it's over for me if I do.
You think blur is the worst I have for you? Oh baby.
No, but if I can't hit you, I can't win. That's for sure.
Well, when my armor class is 27.
Right? Yeah.
But no,
We'll get there.
We don't fight. We don't do that. We don't do that. I don't like that.
It's too late. No, I'm kidding. But anyways,
I'm already here.
Right? God damn. I'm just haggard out. Like, you just start beating the shit out of me. I beat Shogata's ass.
all right.
Sorry.
With that in mind, the camera pans away. My phone starts ringing for some reason. And it pans back down to Alex,
Hi.
aka NATO. had or at this point you are left to your own devices. What is NATO currently doing? I say as I
Um,
move.
let me see. I imagine this has been through a long rest at this point, right?
Yep. Well, no, not yet.
Not yet. Oh. Um. Well, he got called to Section 46. He kind of just sat there. He doesn't really know what's going on, as usual. I imagine NATO is like a dumber version of Goku.
NATO
Like
is
he
in a
just like,
constant state of confusion.
yeah, just straight up confused, but really likes to fight people. That's what makes him perfect for 11 squad. Doesn't need to know all this information. Just point my sword, I'll stab people. But he does get hungry, so he's got to go for his staple. He's back at the his house. He's making some bread sandwiches.
Mm. But
Um,
uh, has he reached out yet about battling the ninth seat?
um,
Because now it
not
would
yet.
be.
Yeah. Can I send? We can't send hell butterflies, can we?
Yeah, you can. You're in Soul
Oh yeah,
Society. There's
yeah.
plenty of those.
I shoot a message to my captain. I'm ready. I'm ready to move up. I'm ready for the challenge. You know,
All
if you want to set
right.
that up.
You get a message back from your captain. Sounds great. Hey, maybe you'll actually go to the death this time. At which point another one comes in from your lieutenant. It is up to you whether you want to do that. Do not let the captain peer pressure you. Also
I don't
warning
know.
Utisami. There's like she also gives you a bit of a warning. Uh, do not feel insulted if anyone you challenge at Utsimi's seat or higher decides to hold back during the beginning of the fight.
What's theater higher?
Ninth seat.
Higher.
Uchisami is the name of the guy you're challenging.
Oh, I sent one back. No worries. I'm just gonna hit them with everything I got right off the rip. If they want to die, that's on them.
Fair? Speaking
I'm
of,
no I'm no Kenpachi. I don't hold back.
fucking out here like this is war. It's not how this works.
Right.
You die or you live. Hey, my fault you
Um,
couldn't take one hit.
this is gonna take
Which
a nap.
this is the guy you are challenging.
Oh, a fellow brother. Well, now I feel bad. Maybe I should just go above him. I like him. He's black.
So hear
I
me
don't
out.
want
To the yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Right. The fuck is that weapon? Is that a rapier with a handle, like a gun handle?
You don't know
That's
that yet.
tonfa.
You've never seen him use Shikai.
I mean,
Okay,
that
that's fair.
looks like a rapier's handle.
Shh.
Yeah. Anyway.
Spoilers.
Anyway. Right.
I mean, if you know weaponry, that's obvious.
Yeah. At first, it was weird because like I looked at it, like it's smaller on my screen, so it looked like he had a tonfa handle, but at the bottom was a rapier, and then like a little nub at the end. But
But a backhanded rapier is devious work. Like
yeah, it
I
really
don't
is.
know
I
how
don't know
I
if I
don't even
like
know how to
that.
like think.
You don't need to think, just accept. It's also
Just
just the
just
way
die.
he's holding it. Um, Also ignore the fact that his go-to speech above his head is knife plus blood.
I don't like that. Yeah, I'm starting to second guess my decision.
Yeah. You are able to recall a few details about him. The first is that he likes the aesthetics of battle. He enjoys doing precise and practiced movements and very much so being in control of a fight. You've exclusively seen him use two hands on his katana while fighting. You have never seen him activate Shikai even during mass invasions.
Okay.
Uh, you are also aware that he does have a slight case of vitiligo, which is the whiter pigments on his skin.
Yeah.
Uh, he is somewhat aged, not like elderly, but enough to where the creases have come in because he smiles a lot. He is very proud of the fact that the first part of his face to wrinkle was the part that shows he smiled a lot in life. He also,
Okay.
in a, you don't remember this, you can't recall, but you know for like how you know this, but you know for a fact that his right eye is blind due to an injury from a hollow.
Okay. And just a little over the top. Well, I'll ask when we get to battle, but let's see if that works. I guess Nail just takes a nap, gets ready.
All right, everyone long rest, just for the sake of getting stuff done. While this is happening, what does Jack spend the night doing?
Oh, he's working on his prototypes.
Is he working on the armor, I assume?
Yes.
All right, make me a crafting check.
All right, tools check it is.
I believe last we left off, you had gotten it to deploy, but not undeploy, if I remember correctly.
Let's see here. I have in my descriptions.
Bet. Thank you so much.
What?
I don't remember this shit, dude. You have like 70 projects.
I know. That's why I keep them there. Prototype 1 worked, then didn't bother with fruit or core. Prototype 2 failure, don't know why.
Ah.
All right, tools check. And I'd be making it at advantage because fuck the room. Fuck everything I'm doing in the room. What the hell?
Holy crap. Yeah.
Bullshit.
You yet again are not able to get the glove to transfer into a set of armor, but you are able to figure out why now you have. Basically, what is happening is the glove is trying to pull in reishi from the mechanisms you're using. It is trying to act as a storage device rather than deploying it. So it's doing a great job of keeping the armor in there. It's not doing a great job of letting go of it. And you are barely able to stop it as the armor begins to deploy around a copy of you and then starts to expand. And you realize that at the moment, what it releases will destroy itself. You have essentially made a bomb that wraps around someone if they're wearing it.
So I can literally blow off people's hands. I can be Star Wars.
Yes, if you can get it on someone's hand. It would be an interesting reversal of that one scene in Infinity War where they're struggling to get the glove off of Thanos, and now they're struggling to get the glove onto Thanos. Just so you can press a button.
Actually, vortex warp makes that not so hard.
Does it? I don't think that's how that works.
Can't I warp like a creature item 30 feet?
Yes, but I don't think you can use it to make someone equip something.
Why couldn't I say like that glove on that hand? Like move that.
Because the hand is an occupied space.
Yeah. That, and it's very precise.
That is
This
really
isn't
like
just general. I think that'd be like 4th level or higher. If you want to do that.
I was going to say 5th, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take 4th level because I have those spells, and that way we could do that.
Maybe once you have 5th level.
I'm a combo wombo kind of guy. You know this appeals to me.
Mm-hmm.
What's
up, Alex?
For a steed, do you only want me to use like the basic steeds, or is there
Up
some
to
other?
you. I don't really know how that would work in the Bleach world.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I was like, is it just like a basic creature, or is my steed like some,
It'd probably be like a keto, like some form of like long form.
It is a
flash spell.
spell.
Some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you really only use it for travel, ideally.
NATO, I have a way for this to work.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to save it as a surprise.
Oh.
You'll find out if you cast a spell.
Well, each of them has a stat block, and if I choose I guess with the steed they don't attack, right? They're just for travel.
No,
Depending on
no, that's
mount.
the paladin spell. They can be those war horses can be whooping.
Yeah, they can be. Pick whatever stat you want. I'm good.
Okay.
Anyways, with that in
Fix
mind,
it. List of the...
Dinosaur.
the next
Yeah,
day,
you know, just a Beyonder.
the next day comes along, and we're going to start here.
Oh, we're back at the arena.
Yep. You can see everyone in your squad is gathered there. As per usual, there's an open invitation to all Vanguard squad members if you would like to watch.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Nah.
Okay.
What?
What? You want armor, don't you?
I do want armor. I need some armor.
So suck it.
And- I need to stop getting hit so much.
I am trying to make armor better for us.
Just a mage in a field of barbarians.
That can dodge attacks left and right and not get hit for 20 rounds.
Yep.
Unless
Let's
their
see.
footing's gone.
Who wants to hang out? You know what? This guy wants to hang out with you, Valen.
Yeah, who's chilling with me? Oh, what's up, broski?
You recognize this dude as the guy in the brawl who made, I believe it was NATO. Yeah, made NATO play not tic-tac-toe. What is it? It's the thing where it's red, left foot on red.
Oh, Twister.
Twister. He made him play Twister. That is literally his sheet guy. You remember this. Oh, by the way, don't forget, I don't remember if you remember this, NATO. You have a Wand of Wonder.
A what?
I have a what and a what?
Wand of Wonder. That was your reward for reaching 10th seat. Out of character. In character. He made a bet with you. And he gave you a quote unquote failed item from 12 Squad.
There is
What's
no such
the,
thing as failures.
What's the
lieutenant.
effect on that so I can write it down? To be able to figure that out?
Just add it to your character sheet. It's a like known item.
Okay.
Yeah, you've been summoned to the ring, my good sir.
Case deal with Ringo?
I'm just trying to decide on Steed, but I can use that later. I shouldn't use an extra thing to fight an 11 squad battle because then they'll be like, "Oh my god, you had help."
They'll be like, "You a little bitch."
Right.
But
I got a little more Wand of Wonder.
All right. As you enter the ring, you see I forgot his name already. Uchisami standing there, looking at you. Hey, nice to see you, little one. Been a while.
It has. I hope you have a good fight today. I just want to let you know I'm not holding back.
That makes one of us.
Ouch.
You're gonna regret that.
We'll see.
Okay. Well, now
Brother
I don't
was
like
like,
him, and
"You're-"
I'm gonna kill him.
Brother was like, "You're not worth my full power."
And I'm gonna go ahead and stab this guy a lot.
Roll initiative first.
No, I don't want to do that. I just want to stab him. And role play. Come on, you stupid.
I should have made that roll public. Okay.
Did it roll?
I'm gonna go with my previous roll instead.
Hold on. Sorry.
You're fine, man.
Come on, phone service.
Got me roll for you?
I got it.
Yeah.
Hopefully. There we go.
There you go.
I'll take a nat 20.
20.
Fucking ready.
Oh, you're still beaten.
Oh, okay, that's fine. But that just
No, he got
hopefully
a nat
that means
20.
that I get
that
the.
has to mean he goes first.
That's not how that works, but I'm gonna use his public role instead of his non-public role.
Oh, all right.
Uh,
That's nice.
because I did that on accident first. Because his roles are supposed to be private. NATO, it is your turn. Do you
All
enter
right.
Shikai first off?
Of course.
Which form are you using?
Heal.
Fair enough.
And that counts as an action or no?
That is, I believe so.
Bonus
Okay.
action, I thought.
Bonus.
Bonus
The
action.
bonus.
Yeah, no, my bad.
Okay.
And you can't use
Bonus
an action to
action.
do a bonus action thing.
Okay. And then I cast. This is why I said earlier I have a little um stealth hack I found. I use neutralizing aura on myself.
What's that do, and how much of an aura does that make?
You touch a willing creature and neutralize their aura until the spell ends. The target cannot be magically perceived by Fae, Fiends, Celestials, or Undead. If the affected
Okay.
creature makes an attack, casts a spell, deals or damage, takes damage, or steps within 5 feet of the named creature, the spell ends.
So in Bleach, that would work really well against hollows.
I mean, we're all undead, right?
We treat hollows as undead, but not Shinigami.
Okay. So
Because
Shinigami are low.
otherwise, you are the most powerful person in the campaign.
Yeah, that's true. That's okay. So I won't cast neutralizing aura. That's fine. I will cast shield of faith instead,
Okay.
which will give me +2 to my AC. And I'm gonna move. Can you move me down? Oh.
Why did
I'm actually
do
gonna-
this to me? Take this away.
I'm gonna back up just like 10 feet.
You want to go right here?
I said back up the other way.
All the way over there.
Get some distance. Figure
Okay.
it out later.
And with that,
And
it is
that's my
his
turn
turn.
for now.
He's just going to run up to you and start swinging.
That's what I thought. That's why I wanted to back up. I should have backed up
Oh,
more.
no.
Oh no, what'd you do?
That 20, probably.
No
So-
way.
I assume a 9 doesn't hit.
No.
Does a nat 20 plus 7 hit?
No.
Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot the +1. +8.
Bro.
That's fucking wild.
Yep.
Should have just
And
swung.
so now I get to sit here and roll the damage as he's two-handing his sword.
Well, luckily he's not in Chica yet, so that's nice.
I need you to take 10 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
Slashing.
Okay, so resistance to slashing. Okay. Cool.
Oh, wait, hold
cool.
on. I forgot to roll the other die. I'm sorry, hold on. He crit. So 12 more.
No, that's fantastic.
12 more?
12
Yeah.
additional, yes.
Oh my.
That was a crit. I forgot to roll the extra damage die. And of that, he is smiling. He's clearly having a fun time. His fighting style as he approaches is controlled slashes, kind of cutting off your escape. So though the first attack completely misses, as you move away, you notice he's already in position to hit you again and just slashes across your body. Doesn't deal a deep wound.
So yeah, I mean he's kind of my worst enemy because NATO's definitely not that smart.
Mhm.
All right. Does that mean it's my go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna get my Healy thing. I forgot I picked this up. Sorry, on an off note, I picked up the spell egg. I don't know why, but I did. I just have egg.
And I
Okay.
respect that.
So as my bonus action, I can make a boon, right?
Yep. Which one are you picking?
And then the next turn I can use it.
No, it will be active this turn.
Okay. Just making sure. Oh, cool. I only take 1 damage, so I make a boon. That's my bonus action. And I smack him. Just hit him with my sword.
Which boon?
The 2d8 necrotic damage. Does a 17
2d6.
hit? 2d6 necrotic damage. Sorry.
Uh, a 17 does hit.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and level 2 smite, strike of the giants, and 2d8 necrotic damage.
Okay, roll all that, buddy.
Oh, so the regular damage is 8.
-8. Mhm.
Okay, smite level 2 is 2d8, 48. For each spell. Okay, so it's 9 damage of radiant. That sucks. That's a terrible roll. Strike of the giants. 8 thunder damage, and he has disadvantage. And a 2d6.
Disadvantage on what?
He has disadvantage on attack rolls, I believe. Hold on, I gotta look it up.
Is there no save for that?
Nope,
It's a
it's only
con
if fate
save.
hits. Oh,
Wait, no, you're right. Hold on, let me look it up.
because it's
Yeah, it's only if I hit. If I miss, nothing happens. Obviously, if I hit,
And you can just do that
Yep.
every
I can
turn.
do that. I can do that proficiency mod per long
Oh,
rest.
okay.
Yeah. So I got 2 more. And that was then
And how long does the disadvantage last?
or until his next turn, I think.
yeah, until my next turn.
Mm.
I was pulling it up to have it. Okay. And then that last damage was sorry, 5 necrotic damage.
Mhm.
So really low rolls, but lots of different types of damage. And then I will go ahead and try to smack him again. Does a 22 hit?
Nope. Go ahead and roll damage.
You're doing
All right.
Storm Strike, right?
Yeah,
Then it is Constitution saving throw.
it is a Constitution saving throw. That's what I thought.
Thank God.
14. Yeah, no, that would have made me bust it. I remembered rolling. You had him to roll something last time. So yeah, he has got to pass a DC 14.
Mhm. Let me do some math real quick. So we have 3. Uh, 21 pass on the Constitution saving throw?
Okay,
Question
cool.
mark? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I already did that. Sorry, got another 22 by the way. All right, regular damage, 8
Mhm.
slashing damage, smite level 2. God, roll better. Fuck, another 7 damage, radiant. I'll do another strike of the giants. Might as well just do as much damage as
Roll
I
better, he
can.
says, after removing 50 damage from this dude.
Strike of the giants again. 10, 10 lightning damage. Plus he's got to make his save.
Mm-hmm. You roll a 21 again.
Damn it. And so that boon is still active.
Hmm?
Okay.
It's active for the next hour.
Cool. And then 10 necrotic damage.
Already did that.
And that's, well, no, I mean another one because I hit him twice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that is my turn. I don't know how much damage I did in total there, but
Show screams free to quit holding back.
right, I know.
about
Smack him some more.
about 80-ish.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I was about to say, Mr. I'm rolling low.
That's a lot of
Gotta,
damage.
gotta start adding zeros to these fucking creatures' HP pools.
Right. Well, it's not fair because I mean, I guess Show does a lot of damage too. Like Show does, like if Show attacks,
Yeah, I was about
Show
to
can
say.
do a ridiculous amount of damage. Yeah,
Show.
okay, I guess that's fair.
All right, cool. As you
How's he
hit
looking?
him,
Looking great.
yeah, he looks fine.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
You've hit him a couple times and he's blocked them, but there has definitely been strain in his blocks. You slash into his blade and your blade drags across his. He has to actually smack your blade away. And as you go in for the second one, he has to duck under it in order to avoid taking damage. And there's this kind of slow motion shot as you barely trim the top of his hair. He just looks up at his hair, touches top of his head. Come on, man. You really gotta mess the outfit?
Don't dodge next time.
All right.
Oh God. This
All
guy
right.
has too much health.
He's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine.
I don't like that. Why does he have 200 health? I don't like that.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Follow-up question. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Man, he loves rolling the same roll twice. As
Okay.
he yet again moves forward, trying to slash you a couple times, and you can tell he's taking this a bit more seriously. Still not in Shikai yet.
Oh, we'll get there.
And you're able to knock his blows away now that you've realized how he fights.
Okay.
For now. Your turn again, NATO.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action divine power and regain a spell slot for level 2.
Ew.
I gotta heal. Okay.
Don't forget that. It's very important.
Yeah, it's very fucking important. For the way he's hitting, I don't know. I don't like that. What else we got? What does this thing do again? Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. Fun. All right. I'm gonna save that. I'm going to smack him again
Okay.
because why not?
Roll your attack.
Nat 20.
Jesus Christ. I assume you're going to second level smite him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
And use Storm Giant and just fuck over this
I
guy's
am.
entire HP.
Does that count for the necrotic damage too?
everything you
Yes,
know.
everything is doubled.
Holy
Bro,
shit.
you're a
Okay.
monster. I told you.
All right, 4D.
Show told you to quit holding back, buddy.
Like, for the sake of rolling this all at once, can you just tell me everything you're rolling and I'll just type it out and roll 20?
Oh, okay. So, I already rolled 17 crit slashing damage for the regular attack.
So we won't
Then I get
count that.
6d8 radiant damage,
Hold on, Jesus Christ. Yes.
4d8 lightning damage,
My boy.
2d. Oh wait, no, sorry. It's 4d6 necrotic damage.
46 necrotic damage. Yep. And that's it.
That's everything. I already did the cutting damage. He took 17 for that one.
Yep. Okay, minus 49 damage.
Minus how much?
49 damage. You deal him 49.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. Shows in the stands
And
like he's got the one-eyed patch guy in a fucking headlock screaming, but like he's probably off the ground because that guy's probably stronger than him.
Yeah, you have him in a headlock, and he kind of just straightens himself, and you somehow manage to hold that position, even though you have nothing to stand on at the moment. He just
Oh,
looks
I'm
over.
fueled by hype. You see what my
Yeah,
boy
he just
doing?
looks at you. I like you. You're cool. You're cool. I like you. You seem fun. We should spar at some point.
Oh,
Mm.
let's.
he said,
He just- let's focus on what's
How
going
about
on
no?
here. Yeah, let's just
It's like
different.
how about,
maybe at a later date.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
before my next attack, I say, you gonna start taking this seriously yet?
Would see
I
Mesh.
would.
He looks at you. You have actually cut deep into him. You can see you have managed to reopen the scar on his eye.
Ooh, good.
Oh, reopening scar wounds.
And you see him crack his neck twice. All right.
So,
And he removes the second hand from his sword.
okay, cool. So I have a DM question.
Mhm.
What I was gonna ask before. He's blind on one side. If I move to that side, I'm gonna
Uh,
imagine I don't get the advantage.
no.
Okay.
He
Well, I thought
is
I'd try.
that has been an injury for a while now. He is more than used to it. If it
Okay.
was
Thought I'd
fresh,
try.
I'd allow it.
Oh, well, my next attack was in that one. So,
Mm. So you feel confident. You're like, okay, I'm fucking this guy up. That he just took a ton of damage. I reeled him, and you go to slash directly at him, and his arm immediately shoots up with a speed it did not have when he was two-handing it, and knocks your blade away. It would seem he was
NATO
used to a
actually,
one-handed fighting style.
NATO, kind of, like he kind of Kenpachi's it, like in the show, he's really excited and he starts doing that kind of like a cackling maniacal laugh, like he's just really happy about this fight. And this
Yep.
is like, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, let's go.
All right. And as you say, he goes, gotta admit, that was one hell of a choice for a place to target. Then again, you of all people should know about that. So, and he swishes his blade, moves his blade to the front of him in a salute. Flutter, Hadena, Kibarashi. Translation, showy distraction.
Oh,
His sword glows and shifts into a rapier. As
oh
you
wait,
see him.
did you roll his con save?
Oh, I did not. Let me do that. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Well, nope, ignore that. That was the wrong thing. 21 again. Man, he loves
God,
rolling
fuck.
15 on this con save.
Yeah, man.
Like to show that I am not fucking with you real quick, because that is the third time it has happened. Yes, Theo, literally that. Literally the
That's
Princess Bride.
crazy.
If I use my right hand, it'll be over too quickly.
Yeah.
But as he does this, you also notice something else. A shoulder cape has appeared on him alongside his Shikai.
Okay.
You already have one of those. He's copying you.
Yeah, didn't you see my cape?
It begins moving as if a non-existent wind is pushing it. Now it's
I don't
his
like where
turn.
this is going.
You can do the same thing. Yours is a cape of billowing too.
Real quick, I'm going to roll his attack. First things first, that's a nat 20.
Fuck.
Really sucks that he nat 20'd on the attack that doesn't roll damage dice. I
Oh,
need you to take
cool.
4 flat damage. There is no
Okay.
type. As he throws his cape over your face.
What an asshole, bro. I want to kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
I'm
Uh,
Batman.
in 5e mechanics, he just threw a net over you. As for what that does, give
Sure got us taking notes.
me
He's
a
like,
second while I pull this up.
I never.
You are restrained until freed. Um, you must make a DC 10 strength check to free yourself. And it takes an action to do this.
Fucking guy.
Oh, wait, no, there is a roll to this. I forgot about that. So hold on, I need to roll the 2d10. Boop. 2d10 because I forgot about that. Um, okay, so you're going to take 10 again, not typed
Okay.
damage,
Okay.
as this wraps around you and you realize that it is moving to better restrain you. What he just did was use Quick Toss as a bonus action. You make a ranged attack with a weapon that has a thrown property. You draw the weapon as part of the making this attack. If you hit, add your superiority die 1d10 to the weapon's damage roll. And yeah, he did. And now it's time for him to actually make an attack.
Oh, it's not looking good.
Everything's fine. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Does a 26 hit?
No.
Legit?
I use blurry. It's
I use blurry. It's kind of blur. It's blur adjacent.
it's blurred. I just shake my body really fast.
All right, and he's going to make you make a strength saving throw. And
Save.
if this doesn't work, you're about to, or if you fail
Nat
this, you're
20.
about to hate me. Okay, yep. You feel your blade in your hand, and he goes to knock it out of your hand. You immediately
Oh,
reabsorb the blade before he can.
I would have. I mean, I have a backup plan, but yeah, that would have
And
sucked.
that is his turn.
So I'm restrained, so I can't attack at all.
Let me double check that. I actually don't know if you can't attack. I just think you can't move.
No, well, then I don't give a shit.
Trained.
Where is it? Ah,
Uh,
your speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and you roll at disadvantage. You
on
have
saving throw.
disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, got you. Oh, okay. This is super fun. And that takes an action. So actually, it's not a bad idea. I'm gonna
Oh,
go ahead and lay on. Huh?
I've been miscalculating his damage. Sorry, he's supposed to have a +2 to stabbing you now. Sorry,
Oh,
Oh,
good.
okay.
More damage.
specifically for damage, not for hit.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I'm going to lay on hands myself.
Fair. Is that an action or a
I,
bonus action?
that is one whole action, unfortunately, but I figured it's probably better to do it now than later.
Fair.
And that's back to full health for me,
Nice.
and I still have 10 left over. Um, so that's my action as a bonus. So I can't really do anything as a bonus action, I think. Let me look at my spell.
Bonus action summon the steed.
Unfortunately, that's a whole spell.
Some
Otherwise, I
spells
would
are
have.
bonus actions.
Oh yeah, you're right. Let me check. Hmm. It doesn't say, actually. I mean, I imagine it's an action because casting time is 10 minutes, right?
Oh, dear Lord, yeah. If it's 10 minutes, it will take you
Yeah.
60 rounds to cast it, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. Takes a while. I had to do it before battle.
Mm-hmm.
Do I even have? I'm just looking to see if I have any bonus actions. Can I? I don't know.
You cannot.
Never mind.
No, I'm kidding. I have a lot of spells. Okay, I mean, what was that? I could do that. Huh. Sure. I cast magic weapon on my weapon. Um, what does that do?
You touch a non-magical weapon until the spell ends. That weapon becomes an extra plus one to bonus to
Yeah,
attack rolls. Does
it's
that count?
already a +1.
Okay, I just figured. Okay, well then I'll get rid of that later. That's it. That's my turn.
All right.
Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
It's my buddy's turn again.
He's literally my worst enemy.
Does a 25 hit?
Mm-hmm.
18?
Yeah, no.
Oh. What is
I
your
have shield
AC
of
at the
faith.
moment?
19.
Okay, nice. All right, so what does he want to do in that first attack? You know what? Make strength saving throw again.
22 plus 3 anyway, so 25.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
All right, that passes. As he yet again tries to disarm you.
Stop doing that. Stop it.
Did you expect me to hold back?
No, but
I believe this is what you wanted.
oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
He's shaming you, dude.
8 plus 8 plus 2. I actually remembered it this time. Wait, no, it should be. Oh yeah, 8 matches. Yeah. 15 piercing damage.
Wait, he hit me?
Yeah. The 25 earlier hit, yeah. I'd hope so, at least. Pretty sure that
Oh,
would hit
okay, yeah.
Shogunna.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did I do?
Okay.
I heard Shogunna.
25 would hit you, assuming you don't shield.
Oh yeah.
I don't know this guy's reaction to me just literally getting hit and then my wound slowly closing as he hits me. And then they just disappeared one turn.
He seems to think that is part of your Zanpakuto.
I mean, he's not wrong. Okay. Is that his turn?
Yeah, that's. Oh wait, no, he has a bonus action. Um, you don't know what his bonus action has done yet. Now it's your turn.
Oh, fuck.
You
I
are
guess
still
I
restrained
will.
by the cape.
Yeah, I was just about to. You said strength saving throw?
Yeah, DC 10.
Of course. Of course. Only nine.
Huh?
Only nine. I got a nat one.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Son of a bitch. That's annoying.
How do you have only a
Yes.
+5 to strength saves?
Because everything's in charisma.
I mean,
I
he
don't
is a
know.
paladin.
I have a +9 to charisma saves.
Oh,
Hold
you're
on about that. That math is not math, and hold on.
no. Do you have a 12, 13 strength, 14,
15.
15, 14, 15? Yeah, that's
You go
no that.
15, 10, 13, 8, 12, 17.
Yeah, 2 plus
Oh,
3 is the 5. Yeah,
do
fuck.
paladins not give They don't have proficiency in strength saves?
No,
What?
charisma.
No,
No.
they're charisma.
Huh.
All charisma based.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they even have a +7 to wisdom, even though NATO's so dumb.
All
But that
right.
must be one of the things I chose. So,
Yeah, that's a your proficiency. Um, so yeah, you struggle against the gate, but as you resummon your blade to stab it, you realize it's made of Zanpakuto metal.
fantastic.
It's exceedingly malleable, but it is Zanpakuto metal. And it's his turn again. And time for me to make 4 rolls again. Jesus Christ, was a 27 hit?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a crit again.
2 crits?
One crit, one.
But no, this
Okay.
is the second crit though, right?
No,
This
this
is
is
the
the
third
third
crit,
crit he's done on
technically.
me.
Fuck, this dude's kicking the. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sean got
once he
real
put that,
quiet.
once he threw that net on me,
Yeah,
it's
advantage.
over.
Yep. And he's gonna.
That's why I was hoping Storm Giants would hit, but fuck, his con saves are good.
I mean, he is a. Um.
It's a +6.
Yep. So 24 slashing damage followed by 11 slashing damage.
So 12 slashing damage in 5 because I
Huh?
have resistance right now.
Oh no, piercing. Sorry, not piercing.
Piercing. Okay.
Sorry.
24
Ballpark
plus
piercing. So
11.
24 and 11. His weapon has very obviously changed.
That's why I was like, oh, okay, cool. I mean, I'll take the I'll take the half damage. All right. Not looking great. Not looking great.
I'm
My
certain
move?
this is fine. Uh, yep. Uh, yeah, he doesn't do anything of his bonus action because you're still restrained.
I guess the question is, do I take the chance with the disadvantage on attacks or do I get out? And there's no
Uh,
guarantee that he's gonna not throw it on me again.
Up to
So
you.
I mean, remember, you did like what, 200 damage plus to him already?
uh I've only done like 130, 140, I think.
You've still done quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, clearly not enough.
You didn't do bad. That's the point, man.
Yeah. Uh, with disadvantage 12 and so 12 does that hit?
Uh, 12 does not hit now.
Okay. Nice. Give me high. Give me high. Just 12 hit.
No. God.
Fuck. Okay. All right. Let's move
Disadvantage
again.
is a bitch.
It's a bitch
Wait, why are you rolling at disadvantage?
Because he's restrained.
because I'm on the net. I was
Yeah,
trying to.
no, it's just your dexterity checks.
No,
No,
strength.
restrained also makes it so attacks against you have advantage and attacks that you make have disadvantage.
Hex get restrained has 0 movement speed. It can't benefit from any bonus speed. Attack rolls against the creature has disadvantage. The creature. Okay, I didn't read that part.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
and that's why it was either I take the risk and try to get it off on a strength saving throw this turn, or attack him. And so I decided to attack. Go for it. Have at it, Bell.
Yeah. You try to slash him. Every time you do, the cape seems to pull your arm just barely out of the way, just in time for him to do his thing.
He got a wizard cape.
Yeah, it's kind of a joke.
So a 21 hits and a 19 hits.
Yep. Thinking it's done for
And
me.
strength saving throw again on the first one.
27.
Right? And then strength saving throw on the second one.
24.
All right. Between both attacks, as you routinely bypass this dude's fucking high DC but failed the DC 10 check, I need you to take, doing my math here, 25 damage. Piercing.
I'm fucking dead.
Have you been remembering to heal?
Yes.
Every turn. Okay.
Every turn.
How much HP are you at?
19.
Cool. As a small
No,
reminder,
I had 19.
yeah. Before the 25 or after?
Before I was dead with that hit.
Okay. As a small reminder, in 12 squad, or not 12, in 11 squad battles, you do have the opportunity to, once you are reduced to 0 hit points, have this become a to the death battle. Where each hit causes you to roll a death saving throw. If you take 3 death saving throws or deal twice the other person's total HP eventually, they die. Same for you. Do you want to do that?
So wait, what is it? I'm sorry, I was just trying to.
So basically, you go into a special mode, and the first person to either A, have their HP reduced to the
To
negative
0.
version of their maximum,
Oh god.
or has English, come on, please. Or has or fails 3 death saving throws, they die.
So he would be rolling death saving throws too?
Once you get him to 0, yeah.
I guess it really depends on how close he is to 0.
Let me do some math real quick, because I'm not going to give you his exact number, but
I mean, you could just say he's bloodied or not, which is like half or
yeah, that's what I'm
Three-quarters.
checking.
Yo, man, with the rolls you've been having, bro.
He is at
Yeah, I
a
know it's
third.
risky.
He is at a third of his current HP or maximum HP.
So I didn't do bad.
No, you did respect.
I'll bow out. I'll bow out gracefully.
All right. So with these last 2 blows, he slashes through your chest. And make me a saving throw with whatever your highest saving throw is.
that'd be your
That's
charismatic,
mine.
right?
Yeah, 29.
Cool. The way he slashes your chest feels familiar. You felt this before.
Huh.
Not
Well,
by
yeah,
him. You know it's not by him. But someone has
Okay.
cut your chest open in the exact way he is now. And you
Okay.
realize that this is him kind of dealing you the same blow that you dealt him of reopening an old wound. But you can't remember why. It seems both from this and the way he's been talking, you two knew each other.
Okay.
Back before you lost your memory.
Okay. So when I'm conscious again, I definitely
Yeah.
want to have a conversation with him.
And that is the last thought you have before you hit the ground and go unconscious.
Okay. Oh
And
no.
the entirety of the squad is cheering, unbeknownst to NATO, uh, who is resuscitated at 1 HP very quickly as they all rush to the area. And Shogata knows what comes next, so he might want to leave before he's
Oh,
forced to join.
oh no, he's already like out of a window. Like he's gone. Like once he just
Yeah.
needed to stay
Yeah,
for the
he
fight.
left.
He knew what this was. He was like, no, I'm here to talk shit and not get hit. Have fun.
There
But
was a
yeah,
great quote I heard recently. It's like, the internet has made you all way too used to being able to talk shit and not get punched in the face.
oh yeah, that's been around for a while. I think Mike Tyson said it first.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
But yeah,
No, at my 1 HP, I'll gracefully be like, that was a good fight. You know, all out of breath and bloodied on the ground.
yep. And he looks at you. Good job. Good job. That was one hell of a blow. And before he's able to continue, your buddy with the eye patch comes in and kicks him in the face.
Nice.
And the, as per usual, 11 squad battle orgy commences.
Yeah, I just sit there on the ground and laugh, knowing I'm not gonna get attacked because I'm just like I'm literally incapable of getting up right now. Like,
Hey, Yami Toro did run 1 HP. I'm just saying.
yeah, but I know better.
You
If I get up,
know what? That's fair.
I love
is
them like
solid.
NATO being like, look, I'm dumb, but I'm not as dumb as
No.
Yami Toro is.
Yeah, it's like,
but I'm not stupid. Right?
I have
And
my wits. I just don't have book smart.
as
Right.
that's going
Me no
on,
book smart.
Shogata, you're running across an area, a bit of desert in between where you're going or where you are and where you're going.
Mhm.
And the camera pans down, and in this basement, Zanny is seen sparring with Nobunaga. This strange, weirdly almost natural desert underneath the desert. Well, tundra is a better word for both. Desert is more
We,
Fuecomundo.
we've seen where Ichigo fought all those things for the swords. Like we get the concept.
Yeah, literally that. Like cannot stress enough the literally there.
All right.
And as they're going back and forth, Nobunaga is, as per usual, using his 5 claws, and Zanny is getting a bit more creative with her scythe use. She is twirling it around. She is throwing the blade behind him and then pulling him closer and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
And then the camera pans back up, now moving through the darkness and appearing in the lab with our wonderful Jack Ghoul again. And Jack, you've noticed that the lab feels different.
How so? Like foreign
Your
presence?
Zanpakuto isn't talking to you. The Hollow is.
Mm,
And it's weird because where Zanpakuto was a lot more helpful, the Hollow seems to, you have to work with him to get him to help you. Otherwise, he is off doing his own thing. And you may make me an intelligence saving throw if you would like to notice something.
19.
Damn, okay, yeah. Um, you are talking back and forth with him throughout this, sometimes just to try to get him to fucking help, and sometimes to try and get his and sometimes trying to just figure out what his whole deal is, what you can learn about him, given that you have a hollow, but from what you can tell from what notes Junichi is willing to give you, you haven't hollified, which is weird.
Oh,
You
technically
had,
I
well,
did.
correction, you had the symptoms, But according to Junichi's thing, there's nothing about the hollow hanging around afterwards, and that's what's weirding you out.
Mm.
But he isn't really answering, and occasionally you can kind of hear him muttering to himself about stuff. You're used to this. Your regular Zanpakuto awaiting Chrysalis also does this, but he keeps talking to himself, and occasionally he'll say something. You can see his mouth moving, don't hear anything. At first, you thought, okay, maybe he's mouthing something to himself. Then it happened again. I was like, okay, maybe I wasn't close enough that time. That happened again, and you sit there and you're like, that's not, this isn't normal. Something is preventing you from hearing what he is saying.
Is it
And
like with the regular before I got in tune with my Zanpakuto, or just I wasn't
yes,
wavelength?
it is a wavelength thing.
Okay.
But he doesn't seem to be aware of it either. You can tell that immediately. And I'm going to roll percentile die real quick. Yep. Okay. Goodbye.
Okay.
About halfway through this realization, the projection of him collapses, and the room returns back to the state you're used to it being. As you suddenly hear, "Yeah, oh, that was weird," and you notice your Zanpakuto sounds different.
Is it the spirit or the hollow?
It's your spirit.
Mm. Do you two
Uh,
trade places? Like only one active at a time?
Give me
No,
a
that doesn't
second
seem
while I
right.
check something.
I remember them being active, both active at the same time. In a world, at least.
Yes, but you were also able to recall they were very combative.
I mean, yeah.
And real quick, I'm gonna move this over here to show you the what has changed as the projection of your Zanpakuto spirit begins to form, which he usually doesn't do. This is what you remember: a shy-looking kid in a coat with his hood up, glasses, a bunch of scars, and now this is what you see.
Motherfucker went through puberty.
Do you say that in character?
I mean, no, because actually he could just taken down the hood, remove the glasses. Yeah,
He does look notably older. Yes, he went through puberty.
okay.
And he's just like, yeah, he doesn't like sharing. And for the first time, he is very emotive. His usual voice is usually a lot more quiet, previously very shy, very drawn into himself and a little bit distracted. But now he's definitely here and he's a lot more focused and also notably pissed at the other spirit, that being the hollow. God, that's so fucking uncomfortable. This is the first time you've heard him curse.
Is there any way for me to section them off into different, like, quote unquote, rooms so they have their own space?
Is that an in character or out of character question?
Both.
Okay. As you ask that in character, he kind of tilts his head. I mean, yes and no, it's your internal world. We're going to be on the same thing, but maybe, how to put this? He's in you, which means he's also, this is going to sound weird. God, in me. I'm certain if your friends were here, they would find that hilarious. Uh, Notable attitude increase
I
with
mean,
this new appearance.
instead of just a two slice pie, this is now a three slice pie. That's it.
Yeah, but the reason I'm bringing this up is he is in me, not just spiritually, he is physically. And he the shards project a copy of your Zanpakuto in me. And I think
So
that's what's making it so I can't manifest if he's running around without you calling my name.
so you two are taking up the same spot, in other words.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe if we get something else we can put him in that could work, but I mean, I just we don't know where Zanpakutos come from, right? As far as I know.
Mm, I mean, I could probably just. I do have the gun, the Block 9.
Is that a Zanpakuto though?
No,
Because
but it is made of reishi. And if I can't figure out how to actually, you know,
well, and then he paused for a second. Wait. That that might work. The stupid guy in charge of your squad. Which he says immediately. His one of his Zanpakutos, one of them is his arm, that's his actual one, but the other one's fake, right? So he's found a way to put a artificial soul into an object. So we just gotta ask him, and we can probably put asshole McGee in his own thing.
yeah, I'm just gonna send a mechanical bird off from my room to the my captain and ask for some time for a little soul in object project and work on the block 9 to see
Hell
what I
yeah.
can do with that.
All right, awesome.
Let's
As
do
you
it
do
now.
that, as soon as the bird leaves, in the most teenager voice you have ever heard from your Zanpakuto, you hear, "Fuck yeah, get out of my room!" Pointing at the floor. To which there's a pulse of negative rage, and he'll say, "I need to fuck off with that. My turn. My turn." Anyways, what are we doing? I've been out of it.
Working on a few projects.
Okay, well, what's up? And he's gonna go back to helping you immediately.
Yep.
Although, notably, he is not as cooperative anymore. He is literally in his teenage rebellious phase.
Yay, teen angst.
Yep, you get to deal with that now.
I
Yay.
don't envy you.
Hey, I not only have one teen angst, I technically have two.
Yeah, that's like the other ones. One of them is teenager. The other one is just an asshole.
I mean, I'd rather deal with an asshole than a teenager at most points in time.
Yeah, because the asshole can be reasoned with. The teenager is
That's
volatile.
literally what I was about to say. You could reason with an asshole. You could butter it up, but you can't.
But right up. Sorry, I couldn't resist. All right, give me a tools roll for whatever project you would like to do.
Yeah, the Block 9, because that's just on. That's a question right now.
All right, bet. This
And
is probably going to take up your downtime for the majority of the rest of the session, just because, as your captain is quick to remind you, yeah, it's not that simple.
28.
Well, with a 28, maybe it fucking is. Um, yeah, you're going to spend the rest of the week. Eventually, the captain does join you. It does take a bit because since Chica is now in charge of the Vanguard squad, he has to go through her first. And given their first interaction, the very interaction that has basically kept a walking mark on his head, he doesn't fuck around with that and make sure it's okay to come in. But once he does, he explains basically that he can't make a Zanpakuto's medal. He cannot make an Asuichi. But what he can do is take that and apply those same principles to any item that can hold soul energy. And from there, it's as simple as taking a sort of spiritual equivalent of an artificial embryo sticking it in and letting the other thing imprint on it. Um, and he works with you, and the transfer is a bit hard because you have to first get your inner hollow creature to listen to this, which alone is difficult. But B, because of that dissonance, he's not moving full. You have separated him to where he's not messing with your inner or with your Zanpakuto anymore. They are now separate and can do their own thing. And
Yeah, they have their own rooms now.
during the following days, you were actually able to see them both in your dreams and stuff like that, moving about on their own. But there's a bit more of a disconnect now, as if the hollow creature was hijacking what was present of your connection with your Zanpakuto in order to communicate.
Okay, so it's more instead of the already established line of communication, there is now a tedious, strained one.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
It is very much so reminding you of those early days with your formerly innocent Zanpakuto, where it was every other word is coming through. And unlike your Zanpakuto, which kept trying, the hollow-like creature quickly gives up each time. Just fucking, I'm gonna go do my own thing. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
What you hear is fuck, bye.
Question. Now, if I would have to activate each one separately when I get to that point, or if I just activate one, the other one follows.
You would have to activate them separately for now. You can't really activate the second one, but I'm going to hand you a magic item in a bit.
Okay.
Uh, for now, we're going to move back to Shogata. What are you doing, buddy? As we near the end of our session.
Oh, the circlet. I gotta attune to that. That's kind of top of.
You've already done that.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
that was
cool.
during your long rest.
Oh, sexy. Like it.
As that happens, let me pull up the item because this is a detail you would learn as you attune.
Let me.
Helm of the Gods 5E. Feel free to add this whole item to your character sheet because it is an actual in-game item.
I think I did already, but continue.
All right, cool. While wearing this helm, you can sense whether or there is a hollow or other such spiritually inclined creature within 30 feet of you,
Nice.
as well as uh, where they are, provided that isn't total cover. However, it does not tell you what they are. It just kind of heightens your awareness that something is near you.
All right.
Correction, it doesn't tell you what they are, not where. Wrong word. I'm bringing that up for the sake of you not being able to outdo the paladin at his paladin stuff.
All right. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of. I don't
Yeah,
want that either.
yours gives location, his gives details.
All right.
You're
Now
looking at
our
a blip.
powers combined mean
Yeah,
that you
you're
can't
looking
hide
at a
from us.
precisely. You're looking at a blip on the map, and you combine that with him having, okay, cool, it's there. Screenshot of that area. It's this fucker.
Nice.
Uh, I will say, no check in the future. You will both be able to do this together, and be
Oh
able to
yeah,
pretty much
combo wombo, baby.
as long as they're within 30 feet, you'll fucking know.
You can't
Um,
run. You can't hide. We're gonna find.
Also, whenever you finish a long rest while wearing this helm, you can now what the item says is pray to one of the gods listed on the helm, and store or the listed spell within the helm, replacing whatever spell is already there. For this, you begin to study the worship of the Soul King and what aspects each race takes on.
All right.
You currently have access to all of the ones I listed to you earlier, plus deceit, as that was the one or as that is the opinion of the Soul King the item got from you when it attuned.
Oh, but I'm not a
Jesus,
Not
what
of
does it say
you.
about you?
No,
right.
it's not, oh, it thinks you're a liar. It's what do you think of the Soul King? Oh, you think the Soul King's a deceiver.
Oh, all right. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. The same thing seems to take not aspects of the Soul King or the person, but of the collective consciousness of the world and the various ways they look at the Soul King. The
All
more
right.
you learn, the more you will have access to.
All right. All right.
So stop being ignorant.
Yeah. You have the whole of the Shinigami and Quincy version aspects, which I listened to you earlier. The ones you do not have, with the exception of Deception, are the Hollow ones and the Legends of the Beasts, as far as what they see him
One
as.
second. Get back to my notes, just so you don't have to tell me again which ones I don't have. I'm gonna put them in below in one of those. So Hollow and the Beast Folk.
Yeah, you do not have the Beast Folk or Hollow ones, with the exception of Deceit. Also, add Deceit to your list of known factors.
Yeah. So just to be clear, Passage, the Dead, Storms, Forge, Civilization, Victory, Hunt, and Deceit. And I
Deception, sorry, deception is the word.
Deception. Same difference, but I get you to.
I just want to be accurate for the sake of my notes.
Yes, fair enough. Deception, and I don't have Hollow and Beast Folk.
Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah. All right, dope. Uh, then yeah. Given what all happened, I would test the waters to see if Yashigatama felt like talking. I know she's been through a lot, and I will respect her
Um,
desire to have space if she wants it.
Her question response is basically, how important is this to you?
Um, how you feel is intensely important to me.
And she clarifies, I was asking about the answers, not my feelings.
Oh, um, they're important, but they're also important enough to wait for, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that there's weight to them that you may not necessarily want to, like, bear at the moment. Because once you say them, you can't unsay them. So I get that. And I'm trying to, like, yeah, just respect his Zanpakuto. So,
Make me a D100 roll.
funky butt loving. All right.
Oh, high or low before you roll.
No, I'll tell you later.
No, you
No,
gotta give me
I'll
the
go
answer.
high. I'll go high. I'll go high because I am. Some bitch. $46.
You roll low.
Yeah, I get.
Oh,
Yeah,
46, actually. Yeah, okay. Um, I'd say that's still pretty fucking high. It's like middling, so she'll meet you halfway. She kind of hesitates for a second, and you hear her in your mind. I will answer some. I, and you hear yet another long pause. Even if you find his pilfered form, it will not matter. He will not recognize me as I am now. I am broken.
Is that why there's two of you? Like that's
And
why.
there's a very uh like slow but pretty much you hit the nail on the head nod from her. Which, oops, since you're talking, may as well go over there.
So I was never the special one. You were.
She seems to tilt her head. Complicated. You remind me of him younger. And she seems to kind of start to pick her words very carefully. So, as my consciousness refused to move on, I chose to overwrite your Asochi so that I could perhaps seek justice for what came before. But now I am not sure if this is justice or vengeance. And I do not wish for vengeance.
Sho kind of smiles, and then he does like a quick little spin, and then another quick little spin, and creates two overlapping circles, like a Venn diagram.
Mhm.
And he's like, just because two things are separate doesn't mean they can't overlap. Sometimes one thing and another serves the same purpose.
She seems to consider her words. That is true, but my issue is not that there is no overlap. It is that I might fall outside of it. I am unsure where the high ground ends and immature reactions begin. It is possible I have hurt several just for my own ends, simply because I wanted them to hurt. Such actions cannot be considered good. And I must find out where that lies.
I don't know what it'll help, but I forgive you. And just
Make me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
oh, I didn't even get to finish my spiel. All right, can I give my spiel and maybe it's just a straight roll?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right, cool. He was like, because given what you just told me, essentially you robbed me of what would be my future. He kind of puts the quotes up, and a path of what would have only been my choosing to further your own ends. And I couldn't be more grateful. I appreciate the actions you've taken. I respect
Great roll.
the yeah,
Yeah.
the
You,
being the survival of it essentially is like the vibe he's going for. All right.
yeah, she seems to understand what you're saying. And result,
What's I'm breathing and doing hand signs like Naruto.
Front.
Oh God! Fucking damn it!
Ooh, yes, as you list,
1 second.
what
Sorry.
you've done,
I think.
huh? What's up?
Yup. Oh well. I have somehow insulted her.
Once you list what you've done, you've realized she hadn't considered you in the equation, and now feels much worse.
But I forgive you. Damn it.
That speaks more of you than it does of me. I would like to be alone now.
Fucking one. And he just kind of like bows and is like, you know you're cared for. Just know that. And then kind of like is away from her space, you know.
Mm.
And now I have to do something I haven't done in a really long time.
Was that?
I had to go catch my girlfriend up on what the fuck has been happening in Shogata's life.
Yep. All right. And with that, would we be okay for having the catching up with the girlfriend be one of the off session things next
Yeah,
week?
sure. Yeah. It was more like a, you
Because
know what I haven't done?
admittedly, now that I think about it, the off session, because of how we scheduled this, is now just going to be in between this and the next plan session. So it's basically just a continuation.
Yeah, that's fine, man. I'm cool with it. Like, yeah, but he has to. That's one of the things he's got to do. He's got to like catch up with his girlfriend, see how she's doing. If his life's been hectic, her life couldn't be easy. You know, stuff like that.
Yep. All right, sweet. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Fucking one. Such a good speech, and
It was, but the fact that it was like, not one. Yeah, she hadn't considered you in the
Yeah, exactly.
equation, and now you're just listing the things she's done to you.
like it wasn't even. It was. It's like. Yeah, it's like when you try to help and it's just the worst way to do it. Yep. Fucking Christ. What are you gonna do?
What did you think of the new information?
Bonkers. I'm gonna have to talk with you later to kind of unpack it all. Maybe even take some notes. This was a lot.
Yep.
Um,
That reveal has been long in the making.
that I
The
killed that. Essentially, she took over my Atsuchi to do
Yep,
it.
she either suppressed or killed. She was not very specific, your Asuchi. The fact that she is broken, um, and the fact that she remained after her Shinigami died, which is not how Zanpakuto spirits work.
All right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, shit.
The
The
Uh,
strength.
and meanwhile, Austin ended up on his own doing something that I hadn't fucking considered, putting the hollow in the goddamn block.
Yeah, dude. What do you mean? How could you not consider that? That's like a fucking soul cannon. Literally, Saros for days. Look
It,
this.
it was just that moment like, oh yeah, no, this is going to be a really cool thing. And then, hmm, hmm,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I didn't think you were going to use this for this. I thought you were just going to make a gun.
Sure.
I mean, I already had a gun, technically.
Right? Come on now.
Oh God, I'm going to have to write all this down later. God, this was a blast.
That's like
So-
Before,
I am technically now Kid from Soul Eater, plus a Shigami.
you
Because
know what? I kind of see it.
I once I get the awakening phrase for my hollow, the gun's gonna transform somewhat.
Yep.
hell yeah.
That I do have something planned for that. I just didn't expect you to put in the gun. But since it's technically its own thing, you're going to or it can, since it's not a normal Asauchi, it's its own thing, it doesn't have to be in a katana.
Yeah.
Which, oh dear Lord, Zanny is going to be hella interested in that once the reveal that hasn't happened comes up later.
By the way, how much am I going to spend on that little project?
How much what?
Like for the materials to actually complete that?
You just did it. It
Oh,
like I said, it took the week. Uh,
okay.
for this campaign, I don't. You all may have noticed I don't really give out money because money almost never comes up in Bleach. It's always an investment of time.
Yeah. Fair.
Fair.
Uh,
I'm gonna need that gun.
I'm gonna
yep,
look at
yep.
that gun.
I'm getting the details now.
Okay.
I just gotta do the reviews first. So real quick, Valen,
Well,
what'd you
yeah.
like? What'd you dislike? What you want to see more of?
Oh, I like that I got to do like some roleplay heavy stuff. It does feel a bit awkward when it goes for long. Not that I don't enjoy it, because I would play like that for like hours. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, but I guess I'm not sure how the other people feel about doing
Cut
fucking
away.
nothing. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of why I was hoping Jack would join in and watching the fight, because like then we can at least interact, like because we're all there. But yeah,
To be fair, the last time all of you went there, you got jumped.
yeah,
I
I
don't
fully
blame you.
understand. I actually only remembered halfway that was gonna
Like,
happen, and I was like, oh
just wait a second. Oh
shit.
no, I need to dart once we're done here.
Yeah, basically, it was like, I'm leaving. Not no, I'm
That
not doing
and
this.
I don't think our two squads are well known to interact with each other.
It's true. Well, wouldn't they? What squad am I? 10? That's human
Sixth.
relations. 6.
I'm
That's
not talking about
Uh,
yours. I'm talking about the 11th squad, the fight squad.
yes, it is typically rare. I will say, if you were there, you would have known that you have actually seen the Knife Seat visit fairly often. He is often making edits to his Zanpakuto.
oh jeez, that's bananas.
Also, to answer what your squad does, Valen, you're the police.
Police. Yes, right. Whoop whoop. It's a sound of the police. Whoop whoop. Shogata gonna get ya. But yeah,
And now your mom's on your case too.
yeah,
And now I've written down for more stuff, cut away more during RP heavy, maybe pause on dramatic lines, then shift the scene.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
there anything else?
That's that. Yeah. Uh. Honestly, I enjoyed it. It was really fun. I liked the RP. There was nothing I didn't like. Like, you made everything engaging.
Glad.
And I hope I didn't talk during Austin's stuff, because like I wasn't there like I was for whatchamacallits. So, but I don't remember because I do be getting real high.
Uh,
But yeah,
what about you, Austin? Likes, dislikes, more of?
Everything was fine. If we're gonna do more RP stuff, maybe include one more person
Mhm.
at the minimum, so that more people can, even if they're like a sub character in the thing, like just like bouncing ideas off each other or like that to help facilitate the group bonding.
So minimum two players per scene or three characters per scene? Want to make sure I'm understanding.
Like there in my scene, someone could have been in there talking to me as another PC could have been talking to me.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Like
or Zandy could have been with me when I was talking with my mom, like because
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
besties, like, and it'll give someone else a thing. Yeah,
Min
try to rope in another
minimum
yeah,
PC.
at least 2 people
two
minimum. Yeah,
PCs per scene. Thank you both.
yeah, I think that's
You're
fair.
welcome. Yeah.
All right.
Um,
With that in mind, I wanted to thank you guys for staying for the whole time.
Oh,
I hope y'all had fun, and I can't wait for us to get to more of the plot reveals I have planned.
All right, and I got a second, fourth level spell. Hoo-wee.
Oh no, that's
Oh
not
yeah,
good.
I get and
All
I
right,
get. Oh
Shogata, I burn your spell book.
no, because I got this greater demon thing. I gotta summon. No, get
Oh
over
shit,
here.
yeah, that's gonna be fun when that comes up. I can't wait
uh,
for you to cast that in the middle of Soul Side. You just scare the fuck out of literally everyone.
right. Oh man.
now you just need to
I
go.
do love the amount of stuff every fucking squad member has, where if they use it in Soul Society, they are getting executed. There is nothing else happening.
Yeah.
Like I think
Vanguard squad
Zanny
is
is
really
the
like.
A gray area.
yeah, Zanny is the only one who's in a gray area for reasons she does not know. And even then, it's still those things like, don't fucking do that or you're gonna get disciplined.
I mean, I would become an test subject. That's it.
Oh, yes.
I would not be I if things go badly, yeah, I would be executed. But no, first and foremost, test subject, and I'll be down with it.
I'd be down with it. He's like, just do it.
Yeah,
Let's
you
find
kidding
some
me?
stuff out.
I'm an unknown factor. I want to know.
Yeah, fucking, like, you're just like, all right, you can do it, but like, can I have the notes, please?
Can I
Solid.
Just,
take actual participation and
Right?
give feedback?
I'm now picturing fucking Jack in a test chamber critiquing the tests.
Yes, he would be.
See, I saw him like on a thing with his like chest and shit splayed open. It's like, you're doing it wrong. The floating rib needs to be retracted. But that's
Nah,
me.
he would. That would be painful. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
He'd want to
that's
be
why it
younger.
was crazy.
He would be watching the video afterwards, be like, "Why are you doing it this way? This could be done differently."
Fair.
It's like, why did you choose this method? You chose like so many needless steps here. And just the fucking lieutenant on the other side of the glass. Do not kill him. Do not kill him. Do not kill him. Do not kill him. God, I
Jesus
love
Christ.
role-playing Junichi so fucking much. He's such a fucking dumb.
God, I have so many
Ooh.
items that I need to just figure out what I'm gonna do with.
Yep. Speaking
Oh,
of, I'm about to send you the details on your thing.
side
Yeah.
note, just so um, you know, I took this is for
I don't
Bell,
know
but
anything.
for my feet, I went with Fey touched because I'm an elf and I'm touched like that by the Fey. But essentially for hunt, so I got Hunter's Mark and the increased intelligence, and another free Misty Step, so I'm even more fucking mobile.
All right, cool, 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 cool. So, uh, zero movement speed. No, I'm kidding.
That means I would still have 30-foot movement speed because I can still cast spells.
And silence.
One is a racial ability that doesn't isn't a spell, so it doesn't matter.
And you lost your race. Fuck you.
It's like, and fuck you. Fair enough.
Fuck you, Munchkin rules. You die and come back as a level one human with no class. Fuck you.
Oh my god. I did not want to make Squirt again.
Mhm.
All right. So, boop, here's the name. You don't know the name yet, mind you, but I'm writing it down so it can be differentiated.
I need to make and put down that in my notes.
Magical pistol. How the fuck do I phrase this? Uh,
Wait, I already have his name.
for the hollow?
Yeah, he's because I have both. I have this. Chat. Bugger. Fucking. What? I have that.
Uh, yeah. You have the name, but you don't have the uh uh trigger phrase yet.
Mm.
Cool. So you do know the name then. So yeah.
Add two spells. Oh wait, no, I didn't.
Or
No, no, I don't. I did add them. All right.
there we go.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna do with my two fourth level spells.
There you go. That's its simplified form at the moment. Uh, and I am very excited for future sessions. With that, though, I'm gonna
Yeah.
hop off just so I can take a bit of distance because I know, Val, and you were wanting to get some player feedback on
Yes,
yourself.
please.
But I want to not be in excited mode because otherwise that's going to color everything I type.
See, that's what I
Uh,
thought you were waiting for, but all right, that's fair.
yeah, no, I want to be able to look at it objectively because, as you can tell from the conversation that
Mhm.
uh, happened, I tend to not notice problems when they're
Yeah, that's okay,
um,
man.
uh, when I'm excited. So I need to take a step back and
Take
go,
a step.
okay, does Valen have any things that are an issue? Like, love you to death.
Hmm.
Sometimes you have
I'm not
main
perfect.
character syndrome
Yeah, I'm
with
not
the
perfect.
characters, but you literally just said a thing of, hey, I don't like that I'm hogging the spotlight. So
Like
that
I
is,
get the. I try to thematically have. I think but that's because I believe we should all have thematically like main character stuff because we're all so unique. You know
oh
what I
yeah, no,
mean? So
I'm very
that's
excited. Once this arc is over, all of that's going to start coming out. It's not going to come out quickly, but it's going to start trickling in a bit more unsubtly.
yo.
And
I'm
I'm very
getting
excited to reveal
Ronkai
how
by
everyone is.
brunch.
Nah, not happening. Which, Austin, if you're okay with it, when we bring in your new guy,
Yeah,
I still want to work with you on what's happening with
Jack.
Jack in the background because Jack has, whether intentionally or not, managed to do something one of my big characters wanted to do on accident twice.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
that's
so
fine.
yeah. All right. Y'all take care. I'm gonna
By the
go
way,
see if my parents need help with anything.
there's like three pistols.
What are the options?
There's Palm Pistol, which is Exandria Pistol, and then there's Pistol Exandria, and they're all
Uh,
slightly different.
Pistol, I guess. Normal. What's the difference between pistol and pistol Exandria?
Uh, Pistol is just ammunition, which is in parentheses firearm range and loading, and then for Exandria, it's reload 4, misfire 1, which I think for the pistol Exandria, it's the turning fire chambers.
Okay. Let me check something real quick.
Yeah, essentially,
So
I that's what I
reload
use.
properly.
That's what I use in my game with Seto. Essentially, you can shoot 4 times before you have to reload it, and if you
Hmm.
load reload a one, you have to spend an action to like a whole turn rather like to unclog it. You can use your movement still, but it takes your action and your bonus action to like unclog it and then reload it.
To reload every bullet.
Yeah, like click, 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 and then even like your Well, no, it's an action to unclog it, and then it's a bonus action to reload
Clog it from what?
from the
If you
misfire.
misfire.
That's the when you roll
Oh,
a
if you
one.
misfire. Okay,
Yeah.
well, spoilers, that quality is gone. The use the reload quality.
Uh,
Congrats, you now also have a fucking reason to use Ginto.
Nice.
Ginto?
The Quincy
Yeah, I
powder spell
bullets,
thing.
bro. We're gonna
So
make
yeah,
you some dope
I
ass
need to
shit.
really start using those in my
Yeah, you do,
campaigns now.
man.
Because basically in character, though mechanically this will not exist, you have a certain amount of Ginto you can make, but they are specifically for ammunition. They don't really have anything special about them.
All right.
And then Ginto are going to basically be spell scrolls that you and Valen can translate into spell, like actual scrolls that Shinigami can use or tattoos that anyone can use.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks to that gift from Santa. Yeah.
So you want me to take the regular pistol?
Uh, Exandria. How many
Okay.
shots does it have?
4.
4. I'm gonna take Exandria.
Okay.
And you will. Oh, I forgot to bring up one last thing for the magic item.
Which one?
The gun.
Oh.
It can be used as a bonus action.
Nice.
Ooh.
That
That's
way, if you ever
really
have a moment
sexy.
where you do the one spell or the one swing, you aren't sitting there going, "Well, that's the end of my turn."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop off now. See you guys.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Have a good day, man.
You too. Stay safe.